Welcome to Auto Cinelab, your ultimate destination for honest, in-depth movie reviews and insights. Here, we break down the latest Hollywood blockbusters, hidden gems, and timeless classics with passion and clarity. Whether you're a casual viewer or a cinephile, join us on this cinematic adventure to explore, enjoy, and discover movies like never before. Subscribe and dive into the world of cinema.
Beyond the Line is a gripping World War II film that delves into the brutal reality of one of history's most devastating conflicts. Released in 2019, the film presents a compelling mix of personal drama and intense battlefield action, painting a vivid picture of the struggles faced by soldiers and civilians alike during World War II. This review thoroughly explores the film's narrative strength, character portrayals, historical accuracy, thematic resonance, technical execution, and its contribution to the war film genre. Set against the unforgiving backdrop of World War II's European theater, Beyond the Line follows a diverse group of soldiers and resistance fighters as they navigate the harrowing challenges of war. The narrative centers on Captain James Carter, a disciplined but deeply troubled British officer tasked with leading a critical reconnaissance mission behind enemy lines. As the mission unfolds, the film deftly switches perspectives to include the French resistance, German soldiers grappling with the morality of their orders, and local civilians caught in the conflict's crossfire. Carter's group, disillusioned by the brutal nature of war and the personal losses they endure, must make difficult decisions beyond standard military protocol, decisions that blur the lines of duty, humanity, survival, and sacrifice. The film's title, Beyond the Line, metaphorically and literally represents the crossing of boundaries, whether geographic, moral, or emotional. The plot is layered with tension, underscored by precarious alliances and the ever-present threat of discovery. The film explores the psychological strain of warfare, the camaraderie that sustains soldiers, and the devastating cost of conflict on both participants and innocent bystanders. Beyond the Line boasts a well-crafted ensemble cast, delivering nuanced performances that breathe life into complex roles. Portrayed with stoic determination mixed with vulnerability, Carter embodies the archetype of a war-weary soldier who nonetheless carries a deep sense of responsibility and moral clarity. Sergeant Hans Müller, representing the German side, is depicted with remarkable depth. He wrestles with his conscience as a soldier caught between following orders and recognizing the human cost of the conflict. Supporting roles include civilians and other military personnel, whose stories provide depth and perspective, ensuring the film captures the multifaceted nature of wartime experiences. The performances are compelling, with actors effectively conveying the mental and physical toll that war exacts. Emotional restraint, punctuated by moments of raw intensity, conveys authenticity without resorting to melodrama. Set during World War II's turbulent years, Beyond the Line is anchored in meticulous historical research. The film highlights less frequently portrayed aspects of the war, particularly reconnaissance missions and the intricate operations of resistance movements in occupied territories. Attention to detail in set design, costumes, weapons, and military tactics enhances the film's authenticity. The depiction of the French resistance underground activities reflects real historical accounts, showcasing their stealth, bravery, and sacrifice. The portrayal of German soldiers avoids one-dimensional villainy. Instead, it presents the complex realities of individuals within a rigid military machine. While the film takes creative liberties for dramatic effect, its core commitment to historical accuracy shines through. The blend of documented events with fictional characters provides an immersive experience that educates as much as it entertains. Thematically, Beyond the Line navigates issues of loyalty, identity, sacrifice, and the moral ambiguities of war. The cost of war. The film does not shy away from the brutality and senseless suffering caused by global conflict. It portrays not only physical wounds, but also the deep psychological scars that persist. Moral ambiguity. Characters frequently face dilemmas where right and wrong are blurred. These moments underscore the complexity of war's ethical landscape, where survival may require difficult compromises. Camaraderie and humanity. Amid chaos, Moments of friendship and kindness remind viewers of the shared humanity beneath the uniform and ranks. Crossing boundaries. The line in the title represents more than a geographical boundary. It is symbolic of the lines people cross emotionally and morally during conflict, challenging preconceptions and transforming identities. The use of visual motifs, such as barbed wire, fog-covered forests, and night shadows, reinforces themes of entrapment, uncertainty, and the unseen dangers lurking beyond sight. Employs a range of cinematic tools to craft an immersive, visceral experience. The film uses a muted color palette, punctuated by stark contrasts, to evoke the bleakness of wartime landscapes. Handheld camera work during combat scenes enhances immediacy and tension, placing viewers directly into the chaos. An evocative soundscape balances silence, distant gunfire, and the cacophony of battle. Subtle ambient noises heighten the sense of realism and emotional impact. The pacing strikes a careful balance between tense action sequences and reflective character moments. Cross-cutting between different groups conveys the interconnectedness of the war's many fronts. A restrained, atmospheric score supports the film's somber tone without overpowering scenes. Occasional melodic themes underscore moments of hope and human connection. The film's visual storytelling is powerful, making use of framing and lighting to emphasize isolation, camaraderie, or conflict. Beyond the Line has been praised for its respectful and authentic portrayal of World War. Critics have lauded the film for its strong performances and thoughtful script, which avoids cliches and simplistic heroism. The introspective tone invites viewers to reflect on the real cost of war, honoring both the sacrifices and the moral struggles faced by those involved. However, some viewers may find the film's slower pacing and character-driven structure challenging if expecting non-stop action. The film's emphasis on emotional depth and ethical dilemma demands engagement and contemplation. Beyond the Line is a poignant, evocative addition to World War II cinema that transcends the usual action-driven narratives. Through its meticulous detail, compelling characters, and thematically rich storytelling, the film offers a courageous look at the complexities of war, beyond strategy and combat, into the heart of human experience. It is a recommended watch for those interested in deeply human war stories, historical dramas, and thoughtful cinema that challenges audiences to consider what lies beyond the battlefield's front lines.